have to a young J too.
Starting tonight. Yeah, no.
Shalom, Yasharala.
Shalom.
This GMS Louisiana Saints Church, Baton Rouge. And we're going to start out by giving infinite honors to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakakadash.
We also give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who are brotherly double honors and salutation to our fellow laborers and the Mashiach, Yahweh Shai, pushing his beloved truth across the four winds. Shalom to you, brothers. All right, and we're going to stick and just stay occupied in prophecy and stay on our watchtower and be forecasters. All right, come out here and bring you the news and filter them through the scriptures. All right, and what's going on right now? The topic we're going to go in about this beast coming down on society and wielding his power on society more than ever. All right, he's taking away your so-called social liberties. All right. What is it you get here in America? That they say all Americans have. All right, he's taking
Your rights.
all your so-called civil rights. All your so-called rights, he's taking them away bit by bit. All right, he's taking away your so-called free speech. All right, he's trying to take your arms away from you. He's just trying to do away with the so-called Constitution. All right, and that has to do with the pop, with the beast coming down and making every woman, man, and child rock under his vibration. All right, which ultimately is going to usher in that centerpiece of prophecy, the radio frequency identification chip. Now, the brother got an article he's going to bring out. He's going to follow it through the scriptures and bring out precepts to edify you, to tell you, hey, man, you got to come out of Babylon, change the way of thinking, and don't conform to the things the government is about to bring down in the coming days. Because it's important. You got it, brother.
Yeah. I want to get that revelation first, or you want to get this going?
Bring that article.
All right. This is an article. All right. From Associated Press. Okay. It's authentic now. All right.
Associated Press is a well-renowned news. That's the AP, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're a well-renowned, recognized news, well-respected news outlet. Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah. It says the World Economic Forum, all right, has called to create a global uniform. All right. It says the World Economic Forum has declared that fashion will be abolished by 2030.
All right, you being unique, you being so-called free, to able to come to the land of the free and do it whatever you want with peace and liberty. That's getting taken away from you. When you read that book, 1984, by George Orwell, it said these things were going to happen. They're going to censor and make you do everything. You language, free speech, just the way you communicate. There's going to be certain things, certain buzzwords you're not going to be able to say, and they're going to throw you in jail. You have to dress a certain way, walk a certain way. They're going to get to the point where they're going to tell you when you can have sex. Bring it out.
Hey, you remember that movie with Rocky and Nino Brown?
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. Sex was basically outlawed, and they had their own virtual kind of thing of sex, but it was outlawed, backing you up. Right? Yep. And Esau prophesied in this movie. That's the only reason I brought it up. You got it out.
Yep. It says the World Economic Forum has declared that fashion will be abolished by 2030, and that humans will all wear a uniform.
They ain't gonna deal with you like you sheep, a herd. All right, all the sheep get tagged. They get the same amount of food, the same amount of water, and they control the portal where they have to go. They're completely controlled.
Like in jail.
They have no say so. None of them are unique. Bring it out.
Yep. It says social media users are sharing numerous articles and evidence that the World Economic Forum, an organization best known for hosting an annual conference of business and politics leaders in Davos, Switzerland, wants to stop people from showcasing their own individual style in the near future.
See, just him bringing out this article telling you what's going to happen before it happens. All right, with whistleblowers, so on and so forth. Look, that's going to be done. When they reboot the system, it ain't going to be nobody getting on the internet saying, "Oh, this is going to happen." This is anything against the system of the government. They're going to behead you. Okay, bringing out an article like this will get you killed.
Yes.
Anything that's anti-government, all right, all that's going to be done away with. You're going to have to be a robot.
Yeah.
They're going to tell you how to think, tell you when to eat, tell you when to move.
Total control.
Total control.
Yeah. That's what they are like on TikTok. Okay, they're going to get rid of TikTok because there's too many what they deem as conspiracy video that's coming out right now, and this is one of them right here. All right, that's going to kill freedom of speech, that you can just go on a platform and just say whatever the hell you want to say. Particularly us over here at Great Millstone, okay? Because we're the only ones that is consistently bringing out, exposing what the agenda that these devils have. All right. So it says, all right, damn. All right. It says, get it back. Right. It says in a section about clothing and textiles, the report does not suggest banning fashion or forcing uniforms of society. It's a disclaimer. Rather, it emphasizes how clothing and textile waste contributes to consumption-based emissions and argues that the emissions could be reduced if people limit the number of clothing items they buy each year.
What's that saying with the word economic form?
You will own nothing and be happy?
You will own nothing and be happy. All you're going to have is what we give you. They had a movie. What y'all know that dude that played Biggie Smalls?
Oh, yeah.
He be on if you get on Tubi, he be on all those movies on Tubi now.
Yeah.
That's how he make his bread. I seen a movie where the society had shut down. I gotta find that fucking movie he played in. Society shut down, and it had a T attack or something, and he was stuck in the house with his wife and his
I
mission.
saw that. That was a good movie.
That was a good movie. But do you remember that the government had to bring them their food, their water, and everything, and you couldn't leave the house?
The movie has something to do with infidelity.
Yes,
I remember
that. But the thing surrounding the movie was the thing surrounding the movie was they had a T attack or some natural catastrophe or something, and he couldn't leave the house. They couldn't leave the house, and the government they would come in these what you call those suits, biohazard suits, and they was dropping off your food, water, and raiment to every household. And if you left the house, you got locked up and killed. All right, that's what's gonna happen. And when they finally get to the point they're gonna let people out the houses, you're gonna have to wear those uniforms. Oh, it's gonna happen. Even that movie Demolition Day that you bought out, they basically was wearing the same clothes.
They had the same clothes on.
Yeah.
And when Snipes and Balboa, what his name, Stallone,
Yeah.
when they woke up, okay, they were introduced to the radio frequency identification implant all over. That's what Esau's getting ready to do.
And in that movie, you couldn't say certain words on a computer. You know how they got the cameras everywhere? It'd be like, oh, you violated this.
You cursed.
If you so-called curse.
Yeah.
You see, they got that's why you see all these fucking dudes working on these light poles and shit throughout the city and shit. They having, hey, bro, hey, I'm gonna say this. This ain't a good time to be a criminal in America because they got cameras every fucking where. Man, when you get on fucking YouTube and stuff, man, you got dudes that's. I seen one in New Orleans, nigga had a crowbar breaking in the house. Man, you fully on camera.
Yeah.
All right. Then when you leave the house, they got the other cameras that's watching the whole route you take. Then you get to the street, and the street got cameras on there. I mean,
surrounded.
You surrounded.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the eye in the sky.
Hey, Big Brother's watching you.
Yeah. You got the eye in the sky. What? Salak. Let me say it like this: surveillance in the sky, and surveillance is going to go inside of you, the human being now. That's the whole global agenda.
Yeah.
Surveillance underneath the skin. Let me
Hey, one more thing. Did y'all see the thing I posted in the WhatsApp with the dude that created the iPhone, and he said he want to do away with the iPhone, and it's just gonna be a little thing, just a little. I'm talking about this big that you're gonna put on yourself, and the iPhone pattern gonna be in your hand. Oh, be doing that shit.
Wow.
He's the hey, bro, Jake, the former of things. They say he's the one that created the iPhone.
Yeah.
Look at that clip I put in there. And he was like, man, we're not gonna need the iPhone no more. It was just a little thing that he put on the shoulder, and he was showing you how you could just do the same things with the iPhone.
Yep. Hey, I put that in the camera. Let them see that. All right. Let them see that. This is all. It's here. Bible said, "Though it tarry, wait for it." What you're looking at right there. I just went to Whole Foods before I came over here and met with the brothers at the Whole Foods store. All right. All right. That's a pay with the palm of your hand. Okay. You're gonna pay with the palm of your hand system that has been introduced into Whole Foods. Okay. Tap here to get started. All right. So hey, everything, all the pieces are in place. They just need the right major crisis for everything to get in full motion. But let me read you this right quick, Yankwab. You got it. This is from Snopes.com. It says the World Economic Forum has declared that by 2030, fashion will be completely obsolete and all humans will be vegan. Whether they like it or not. A newly researched report written in 2019 states that humans will only be permitted to buy 3 items of clothing per year and will be prohibited from buying or consuming meat.
And they're gonna probably do what they did on that movie with their train, you feed your roaches and shit. Bars and roaches, just abominable things, man. All right? This is what happened when this system is clamping down on the people. This is soon gonna be your real reality, your way of life, your way of doing things. All right? And it was foretold in the Holy Scrolls 2,000 years ago. You got more, brother?
Yeah, I can read that all day. I definitely want to get a scripture tie in with that. Let me get a scripture with that. This is Revelation 13 and verse 4. You got it, Quad.
Oh, that's why I'm gonna
Let's start there.
You might as well get it. Let's go.
Yep. Revelation 13 and 4 says, and they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast.
All right, this is wrong. Reborn all over again. All right, all this beast system doing is pushing the philosophy of the earth that great red dragon did when it was in the ancient world. Just push degeneracy, gender equality, homosexuality, just everything abominable and contrary to the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? This is what the system is pushing. All right, through its military might, through its political factions. All right, that's that beast. The Most High uses NATO.
Yeah.
All right, American military, their political factions to do what? Subdue the peoples of the earth and enforce its philosophies through the planet Earth, man.
Yeah.
Bring it out, brother.
We've been pushing that amongst the younger brothers so they can know I say the differentiations, okay, on what the beast is, okay. Got the political side, okay, which deals with diplomacy, okay, yes. Diplomatic sanctions, okay, democracy and everything like this to prevent the flip side of it, which is NATO, which is the military, from coming in and taking over everything right now.
Yeah, the way you do business and commerce. Okay, all of those things it controls your life. Now they going down to the point where they're gonna control fashion.
Yes, fashion.
And they're gonna control every facet of your life. They're gonna get down to a science how much water you ever drink. Because guess what? Once you put that imprint in you, it's gonna be able to calculate what you put in your system.
That's it.
When you be hooked up to all those tools at the doctor, it can tell what's going on. You need
vital
more
signs.
Yeah, vital signs.
The Apple Watches do that.
Yeah, your heart rate. Oh, he's drinking. You have too much. Where did you get this vitamin C coming in your system? All type of bullshit. We didn't give you that. Where'd you get that from? Bring it out, brother.
Yeah. All right. It says, the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 4, and they worship the dragon, which gave power to the beast.
The way you worship the dragon is going to voting booths. All right. When you go to schools and you're submitting to the philosophies that they teach you at school. All right. All right. One of these philosophies I hate is the women worship, feminism, and enforcing it on young Israelite men. Open the door for a woman. Take off your jacket, put it on the portal so she can walk over. Get on your knees and pull out a ring and ask her for your hand in marriage. All right, that's not what how the Lord told us to court and to deal with a woman. She don't put on a motherfucking pedestal. All right? That beast system is the one that teaches you all those things, man. It's vast.
Oh,
Bring it out, brother.
oh, it's to back you up about a woman being on the pedestal. Kamala Harris. Let me read this. Kamala Harris says the United States must reduce population to fight climate change in the latest headline of the news from the president's office.
And Bill Gates said that he rolled out how they wanted to do that, and that was through that juice, through that Cavassier 19. Okay, so very soon, all y'all that when it got juiced up, y'all gonna one day they might turn on a satellite or some type of system, and people just gonna fall out dying everywhere.
Or fall out in straight violence. What's that movie with that boy Kelly's Jackson in? Right, yeah, he's an example.
Yeah. All right. They're gonna bring the population. Hey, the Bible says a third of man is gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're gonna kill y'all by the billions. We're not in that unholy number.
Yeah. And let me say this, according to the D-Eagle report, it states by the year 2025, the American population will go from 332 million alive to only 100 million alive.
What's that suicide?
The D-Eagle report.
Hey.
Yeah. And Double 7 just did a video on it today.
And ultimately, according to the scriptures, it's gonna go down to zero.
Yeah.
When those ICBMs hit this motherfucker. The only people that's going to be delivered is the elect men. Everybody on this continent is going to be destroyed. Okay? So that article has, excerpt he brought out has a lot of truth to it. Before the missiles come, 200 million Americans just may as well die. All right? That's the government's agenda. To depopulate the whole earth. Bring it out, brother.
Why the hell would the Pentagon release something that states the U.S. launches new Office of Pandemic Preparedness and a Response Policy? Signs point to 2025. Why would they do that? They know something is coming down the pipe. You got the fucking military getting prepared. Okay. I seen something today with they're gonna do some training over there in Pennsylvania with this grid. Okay. With the blackouts that's coming upon the earth right now. They're preparing for something big to wipe you people out, but it's the Lord that's using them to do it. All right? Let me finish this off, Robert. The book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 4, the latter part states, and they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast?
And the way you worship the beast let's not be simple. Get on your knees, oh, we worship you. Nah, conforming to society, getting that juice. When they roll out that new money system, you go get that charagma put in your body. That's how you are worshiping the beast. All right? When you say something simple as, can't nobody fuck with America, we got the biggest military, the strong, best nation on earth. Hey, that's worshiping the beast.
Yeah.
All right? Just conforming to these wayward philosophies, how you worship the beast. Worship the beast. Bring it out, brother.
Yeah. And it says, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him?
All right, that's you going off your rockets when you think like that. How about Shimon shot? And according to prophecy, the Russians.
There you go.
Russia, God and make God.
Yes.
Togomar with them.
Yes.
Go wear her bands.
All of them clothed with shields and bucklers. They mentioned Persia, Libya, and Ethiopia, all with them.
And let the weak say they're strong. Everybody gonna contend with this nasty stinking hole. Bring it out, brother.
Verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things.
2 men get married. Gender equality. A woman is equal to a man. All right? You kill the unborn fetus in his ninth trimester, towards the end, where the whole baby is fully developed.
Yep.
You pull that baby out, the baby gasps in there, and then you cut his fucking spinal cord. That's bloody fucking murder. Thou shalt not kill. You don't think the Lord is going to visit you for these things? Bring it out, brother.
Yep.
Your great swelling words. We're going to, it's great swelling words to say, hey, in 2050, we're going to be doing this and that.
Yes.
Man, you got some fucking nerve. The Lord tell us, we say, Lord, what it say in the book of James? Don't say you're gonna do this or do that, but say if the Lord wills. You just took the Lord all the way out the equation.
Yeah.
In the year 3060, we should be over here. Man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
No, you got your pride has deceived you, motherfucker.
They going so far to say about 2050, the whole state of Louisiana will be completely underwater.
All right, and there's some truth to that.
Yes.
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna take no 30 years. All right, that shit about to happen probably in the next couple.
Yes. Months.
In the coming days.
Yeah.
They're gonna flood this motherfucker.
Yeah. They're not throwing the words climate change or climate lockdown out there for nothing.
No.
Okay.
Building all these reservoirs, all these diversion canals.
Yeah.
Just doing all of these where you go down Plank Road, they done switched all the Plank Road up. Y'all seen that shit?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I haven't been up that far yet.
Oh, bro.
Not
What you said the other day, they done switched it all up.
Instead of a straight line, it now it's curved.
Because they about to build a bridge over and run the water all the way from Livingston Parish. You know how strong that current gonna be?
Yeah, they gonna be.
Now just imagine if you got control of the flow of the water, what you could do to that city.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you could drown that bitch.
Yeah.
When you control the flow of the water like that. They're gonna judge through, hey, me speaking as a man, I personally think they're gonna drown the whole state of Louisiana.
Yes.
All right? The Army Corps engineer got futuristic maps showing Louisiana completely submerged underwater. And California.
Yeah. And
brothers out there.
And portions of the whole of the East Coast.
On the East Coast.
All the way up.
Yeah.
From southeastern of Florida all the way up to Boston. All right.
Hey, what the Lord said in Matthew the 24th chapter, it's gonna be the worst time since we've been created, since humans been on the planet Earth. So you're gonna see land masses capsize.
Yes.
You're gonna see children just getting barbecue, sauteed. You know how down here now you got these people that's coming out to sell food on the side of the road now.
Mm.
It's gonna get so retarded. You're gonna go out there. It's gonna be a little baby on the grill.
Yeah.
Look, man, we
The truck stops.
The little truck stops. What it's called them being.
Yes.
They're gonna be serving you roasted baby, a full-grown man's leg and thigh.
Come get fed.
They was going over there in Moabite. They was doing that.
Yeah.
If you got your chip in your hand,
Yeah.
come get a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like you niggas like to celebrate Mardi Gras down here. Like to find get them king cakes. Like to get the baby out of the king cake.
Yeah.
You gonna get the baby on each corner. They're gonna be babies getting sold. Women gonna be, oh man. This Bible speaks about perilous times. What the brother was alluding to in Matthew 24 chapter, go to the great tribulation. That is Daniel 12 chapter. All right? We're here. This Revelation 13 in verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months.
All right, man. That goes into this devil been doing this the last 350 years. All right, now he's at the end of that time, man. You read that, what is it, 2 Kings 11 chapter, he say, isn't this the four beasts that I say I will bring the rain and that the end of the times will come through them? All right? Talking about you Romans, aka you Americans. All right? Your time is up. The Lord has set the bounds for you to rule and for you to get taken out of rulership. You on borrowed time right now. All right? It's a paradigm shift. It's going to be a new rulership on the planet Earth. It's going to be the people that the world disdain. What it is, that was Messiah in the 5th chapter? We count
amazed. Yeah, they like madness.
Yeah. Looked at us as if we're counterfeits. No, you're looking at the real deal here. All right, you're looking at the New Jerusalem that's going to rule the planet Earth, man.
How is he numbered among the saints?
Yes. Yes. You're looking at your new rulers right here, man. So get used to it, devil.
Yeah.
You might kill some of us, but we'll be back. It's nothing.
Quick.
Like that.
Right, bro.
You got it,
verse 6 and 7. It says, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against Yahweh to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven.
All right, and that's how he's doing it with seminary school. That's blasphemy, Yahweh. Switching up the doctrine, Christianity, that's the main way you blaspheme. Okay? Making void the law, everything that the Lord said is unholy with your unrighteous decrees. All right? You make fucking lobster and crab legs and fucking delicacy. When the Lord told us not to touch those things, man. Yeah. What did Peter say? I have never since my youth touched the unclean thing. Yeah. That lets you know that when they was walking with Yahweh Shai, they wouldn't eat nothing unlawful.
Oh, absolutely. Brothers and Maccabees said we'd rather die than eat that pork swine, man.
Come.
And they sell down here in the deep south, they sell crawfish year round.
And I'm fucking with a bitch and
all 12 months.
She was cooking. She said she made some red beans. I said, I bet you put some pork in the beans. She said, oh yeah, I forgot you said you don't eat no pork.
She wouldn't have told you nothing.
She said, you serious about that, huh? I said, I'll die first before I eat this shit.
Straight up.
The fuck?
Yeah.
The Lord is going to visit you people for these things because you have your servants out here telling you what's up. You're blasphemers, man. Yeah. You got it, bro.
Got the little pictures of a cracker, you know.
Yeah.
Cesare Borgia. Got the angels, okay. Ass naked. Little fucking white ass, Edomite red ass babies, okay. Got the people thinking, it's real, little green men with supersized heads,
yeah.
Okay, that are flying in these unidentified objects. We're casting down those lies, man, those strongholds.
Yes.
Exposing this man.
Yes.
The Bible says, then shall that wicked be revealed. All the things of Esau searched out through the Bible. We probably know how to break down, rightly divide the word, and expose this man. Fucking Agenda 2030.
And giving you warning from your house, I'm telling you what's going to happen before it happens.
Is it?
You all will be dressing the same. Ain't going to be, oh, that boy salsa. But now you know Jake going to get his uniform and trick it out. Jake's simple as fuck. And he got sauce. He gonna find a way. Hey, look, when they start making us wear them uniforms, hey, Jake used to steal.
Oh yeah.
And Glen Oaks, get the dicks and put the elastic in the bottom and shit.
Yeah.
Jake gonna check. Hey, but
you can't stop that.
Let me say this. See, Esau wants to be the Lord on the left hand side, because he know in the kingdom this will be the proper attire, and will be war, okay, by the men of the Lord. So he wants to do that on the left hand side, but get all y'all, okay, yes you, not us. Our brothers are part of the Lord's number. We're not gonna comply to that, man.
And he's so filthy. Whatever he gives you, he's gonna make sure he mix the fabric.
Yeah.
20% polyester, 30% cotton. Mm-hmm. You know, just to blaspheme, just to be an enmity with Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
You got it, bro.
Verse 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints.
All right, that's what this devil's doing right now. He's making war with the saints, and he's also making war with all the humans on the planet Earth, man. But first and foremost, the saints, because the saints are the ones exposing them, and the saints are the ones that's going to dethrone him. All right, behind our great king, man. All right, so he has to gear this system up so when he comes at the saints, all right, he's going to do it by decree, by law, by legislation, and deem us heretics. T-E-R-R-O-I-S-T.
T-Rex, yes.
T-Rex. All right?
Domestic T-Rex.
Yes. Bring it out, brother.
This Revelation chapter 12 and verse 13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast to the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child. That's what's coming down the pipe right now. The law spoke about this. See brothers going in on World War III. Okay, got the MOTB. Yes, that's fine. Those are the major centerpieces of prophecy. But the persecution is going to come first. The Lord spoke about that. Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Before all these, before the famines.
The persecution is basically it's here. It's not full through.
Not full through.
Vocab Malone is like he's the beginning.
Yeah, he's spearheading.
You know.
Yeah.
He's trying to deem us madmen and try to say we're like those Taliban niggas and shit. He's pushing out. Yeah, he's the spokesman. He's the mouthpiece for it. All right, bring it out.
The book of Revelation chapter 13 in verse 7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And Paul was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations.
So the Lord has given him permission to do these things that we're talking about, man. All right? That's what this devil's doing right now, man. He said YouTube, like right now, we're talking to G code right now.
Yep.
We just can't speak plainly right now. Soon he's gonna have it where you can't say nothing.
Yeah, speak to them in parables.
Yes. We gotta talk in metaphors and shit.
That's right, bro.
To get our point. The brother just said T-Rex, that's not really what he wanna say.
Yep.
Why we can't say domestic, what we wanna say.
Yep.
We're gonna flag our fucking video and take it down, man. Cause why? He don't want the truth to go out. Because guess what he ain't gonna flag? Two guys on YouTube humping one another, kissing one another.
He's not gonna also flag guys talking about having sex with another man's wife, having sex with each other,
No, he ain't gonna flag
robbing
that.
each other, killing each other, selling dope to each other, and all these other different hip hop type of things that he promotes. Because when I say he promotes it, he's the one that signs these guys to these things. Now, you can lay right there and flag the scriptures and the men of the Lord for the things that they say, but you won't flag somebody talking about blowing your fucking brains out, killing your kids, and then the list goes on. You got it.
Genocide.
That movie,
Genocide.
That movie with Jamie Foxx, they was
They had a lot of hidden.
Check that out.
Check it out tonight.
Yeah.
They had a lot of hidden truth in that movie.
Yeah.
Now, when they talk about cloning,
They say something about Tyrese was on there.
No.
He wasn't on there.
and all that movie, you got to take the meat off the bone. There ain't no such thing as you getting my body, then I die, and then you get another body. Then that means you dabbling with the spirits, your consciousness. That person would talk and converse with you audibly and reason. I mean, they have a spirit within them. Esau don't have the power to do that.
No.
All right. Now, what Esau can do is splice genes. Like when you look at a bunch of white chickens, all right, that's cloning. All right. When you look at chickens that are just natural, they be different colors. Some be black, some be brown, some be like that reddish color. All right. But when you go to a chicken farm, I worked at a chicken farm. I worked at Sanders Farm. Every one of them white and red. Nah, that's Esau genetically modifying things, cloning things. Okay? So yes, he could probably do something to have two twins and have people looking like twins and some shit.
But that goes back into the crux of this. Everybody is going to come to one, basically, I'm not going to say appearance, but basically come to one thing. Like y'all said, dress the same, act the same.
Hey, and that movie, that's what they were saying. He was controlling everybody, putting stuff in your food, in your drink. All right? The music, through the music. They say he was controlling everybody. And you remember when he gave that buzzword, everybody was trying to kill him?
Yeah.
All right, that's how they're going to do to us. That's what's they're going to do that to us, man. If you look at that movie with spiritual binoculars, who produced that? Jamie Foxx?
Yes. Well, that's what I was told.
It was a lot of hidden truth up in there.
I was told that that's the reason that he got poisoned.
Yeah,
I haven't looked into it personally.
It was like a whistleblowing movie. I will say that.
Yep.
Yes. It was like a whistleblowing movie.
It's alarming for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Lord be putting these things out here for his. Bible says, who say, blessed are your eyes to see what we see.
Yes.
Jacob just look at it and have no kind of inclination of what it's going into. Esau always just does predictive programming called hidden in plain sight. Damn near everything is going to come out right now in these days. He's foretelling you what I'm doing and what I'm getting ready to do. Like y'all can put that video on there whatever yesterday with the AI, the artificial intelligence thing, where they showing your face. That's too scary shit.
Scary.
Yes.
That's how they're gonna do it. They're gonna use the false flag and just show brothers doing just unmentionable things. And bro, the AI, they perfected it.
Yes.
I mean, they perfected it. They can get. Hey, in fact, on that movie, Jamie Foxx was in the hospital. So those last scenes is not him. That's AI.
Wow.
They say he didn't finish the movie.
That's what I heard too.
He couldn't finish the movie, so they had to get a body double. But on there, that facial feature looked just like him. So they had to be AI. Because he was there to the end of the movie. So that cannot be his face. It cannot be. Unless it was for another movie.
And his voice. And his likeness. Likeness goes into the way like
move. Hey, bro.
Mannerisms.
There's no way we can fight this beast without your how about Shimano shot, man. All right? The way they perfected this AI, all right, they can put you somewhere and you could be on the other side of the hemisphere, man. It's gonna look just like you, sound just like you. So with that type of witchcraft and sorcery, we need Yahweh Shema Shai to come comfort us and protect us, man. That's why you're gonna send Michael Allah down here to defend us. Okay?
Yeah. Real quick, back to what you just said. It's Sirach 38:4. Sirach 38:3, it said, the skill of the physician shall lift up his head, and in the sight of great men he shall be in admiration. Okay? I mean, what Esau's doing out here on the earth right now, he got people like, damn, wow. Okay? This is technology that's on the highest level.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
What the scripture, get the scripture about he said he would do miracles.
In the sight of the beast.
In the sight, yeah.
That's in the 13th chapter of Revelation. All right? And you got people already on whether it be on Instagram, TikTok, already conforming to this whole system. You see people having pictures of a fine, like a woman might have a picture of a fine body, okay, and just a slap her face on it, knowing she looks nothing like this. Okay? This is what the end looks like. All right?
It's a horror film.
Go ahead.
You ready for it? Okay. This is Revelation 13:13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven.
Yeah, that's the Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Like we got to finish watching the movie, the Oppenheimer movie, from this past Saturday. It's a 3-hour video, 3-hour movie. Then we got like toward like damn near right at 2 hours, or whatever, like that. So people just watch the whole thing all over again.
And like the spirit, we was nice, we was drinking.
Yeah.
And but look, we was looking at the movie, and then brother just bringing out scriptures.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah,
just
that's what slowed it down.
pressing pause, like, man, this is scripture woo.
Yeah.
Next thing we know, we're in the Bible and the press pause on the movie.
Right.
That's right, bro. That's right. How the Lord
This
did.
nigga Oppenheimer, the Lord, when it say the Lord sealed instruction on your bed, I don't want to be a spoiler if you haven't seen it, but he gave him that the visions how to do those things.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
Spontaneous
Spoiler.
They saw it out.
They see it out.
That's what I do.
Bring it
He
out.
was he
Yep.
was he was
I
yeah,
didn't like
he
it.
he did on the Fox too. But hey, yeah, he was like an ironworker. Okay. When the Edomites was coming to him for the information, he was already foreseeing it in his head. Okay, the nuclear fire. Okay, and man, it was outstanding. And Esau's a fucking devil because at the same time that movie came out. Not to get off topic, the same movie came out. That Oppenheimer prophetic movie came out for the minute of the Lord. He brought that fucking Barbie movie out at the same day.
He had to. Hey, and that goes to represent the two classes of people that exist: the woke and the unwoke. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I told these brothers, I said that Oppenheimer movie, you paid $100 million for that. You made that for the men of the Lord. You made that for the elites on the other side. But after I read the box office totals, Barbie, I mean, it was supposed to, because that goes to your people that sleeping that don't understand shit. They made like $100 and something million in that weekend. And Oppenheimer, it was something like
How did it do?
I think it was like 90. They gonna make their money back up, and I didn't expect that shit. But you have to take into consideration this: you have history teachers that took their classes to it, college professors.
The children of this world are wiser than the children of light. I'm gonna tell you who wasn't in that motherfucker.
Niggas,
Niggas wasn't in that bitch.
niggas wouldn't either of them.
Yeah. These Americans, they love their history.
Yeah.
All right, they love
That's
that they love that they have these nuclear arsenals, so they can say we're the best. Nobody can fuck with us.
That's right.
You know, so they're gonna go look at that movie. That's them embracing their sword, their blessing, man. Okay.
The Barbie movie went one head. Man.
Really?
Barbie opens. This is from Variety.com. It says box office. Barbie opens to record setting 155 million. Oppenheimer shatters expectations with 80 million
Yeah,
debut.
I didn't think they was gonna do that.
Right? Like the brother said, they made the movie. The Lord made that movie for us. You didn't hear nothing about this guy to the men of GMS with the apostles. Bringing out who the exact Smith was in Isaiah 54:16.
You ain't gonna hear that in the Christian church.
Y'all gonna hear it in church.
You ain't gonna hear that amongst even with so-called intellects, so-called college educated people. They don't talk about things like that in the so-called black community.
Yeah.
They don't talk about stuff like that.
Amen. And they
The
also,
elder apostles of great millstone, the Lord poured His Spirit on it to bring that out. You got it, man.
amen. And they also let you know that these things were designed to come out together. They called Barbie, Barbenheimer. And it's basically saying that they knew that it was going to top what? Oppenheimer. Now, I'm trying to tell you, if Barbie didn't come out, Oppenheimer made $80 million, right out?
Yes.
And it cost $100 million to make. I didn't think they was going to do that much, to be honest, because it's historical. But looking back, you got to think of all the teachers. You got to think of all the professors. You got to think of all the self-professed educated guys. All right.
Man, the simple American will look at it.
Yes.
That's what makes us better than everybody. That's how they think. All right. We know how we're not ignorant of Satan devices. That's their American history. That atomic fucking bomb. That's what makes everybody don't fuck with us. They embrace that shit, man.
We was actually brothers there.
Even the lower level Edomites.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just targeting them other nations. That movie pretty much targeting them other nations. Like, remember this.
Yeah.
I made this.
Why
did it first?
Yeah.
Why would you, let alone, we got the prophecy side of it because he did it because the men of GMS have been bringing it out. But in the heat of this battle right now, because you got wars and rumors of wars happening right now with the conflict with Russia. Okay, Iran is in the news.
Yep.
Okay, now you got Poland. Okay, Russia saying, look, tell it, look, if you an attack on Belarus is an attack on Poland right now. Okay, the word nuclear is in is the main word that's in the mainstream news right now. North Korea is ready to nuke the United States. We sound strong.
They've been saying it for a while.
For a while now.
And yeah, he'll do it.
Yes, he will do it.
And that's what the scripture says, wars and rumors of wars.
Through the news.
All right, a lot of messages that's going to come to pass and it's going to be blessed by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They've been saying it for years. All right.
Tonight you got a piece.
They have. Let me get this piece up real quick.
What you feel with that tonight?
It had latter end or the point the brother wanted on there. Revelation 13 and 13. To finish it off, it says that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men.
Yeah. And then we look at that movie, okay, you know how the bomb is being made through uranium, okay, through plutonium, okay. The man was brilliant, okay. This guy, I'm gonna just straight up tell you, the law was dealing with him literally.
He was a mad scientist.
He was a mad scientist, huh?
The true meaning of mad scientist.
Yes.
And the Lord was dealing with him heavily.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord was talking to that nigga in his sleep.
Yes.
You got it, brother.
Yep, tossing and turning, waking up sweating. Here it is. They were showing him having sex with women on there and everything. Okay. While he laying on the side of the bed, he having dreams about this about this bomb being let off, man.
Which is his purpose.
All right. I am become death.
The destroyer.
That's right, brother. He said it in the movie.
Yes.
Right. The Manhattan Project.
Revelation 6 and 3.
Yeah.
The great sword.
Mm-hmm.
That shit gets them off, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Blood, guts, and octane gets the death and destruction gets the so-called white man off. Yeah. We plain men dwelling in tents. We want peace. We want to chill, man. Yeah. We want to sit in the house, sip on a pina colada, eat some lamb. You know what I'm saying? Get our dick sucked. We good, man. That's not them.
No,
they gotta jump out of airplane,
fuck it up, yes.
Go down there, swim with fucking shorts and shit.
Yeah. Like they either might
blow shit up for nothing.
They either might got eaten up by that shark somewhere, even from Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
On a cruise ship by Bahamas, shark infested waters.
Yeah. Out there.
They're just maniacs, man. Two manner of people shall be separated at birth.
And that's why they got this climate change right now, because he's fucked it up. The Bible says destroy him and destroy the earth. Everything is out of wax. Okay? Yeah. They can go to Whole Foods and get some water and it say alkaline on it, trying to get it in its purest form, but it may even be tan.
We don't know.
We don't know, bro.
Man,
he just put tags on shit.
Buying that in faith, huh?
That's it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's faith, bro.
It's a low-level spiritual power that you got to have before you got to get fucked up.
That shit can be straight up purified shit water.
Yes. Piss, huh?
For real.
From behind the stove.
Piss, huh?
All right, now this is Genesis 27. But your brother said something that made Paul said something that made me want to go into Genesis 25 right before I bring 27 up. Is basically he was basically saying how they want to do all of these different jumping out of airplanes and all of these different things that threaten your life in the name of fun. All right. When Esau came back and sold his birthright, it didn't say exactly what he was doing, but through the power of Spirit of Yahweh Shai and through history and looking and learning, it's almost safe to say that he was out there doing some X Games type shit. You heard me? But to stick to the topic, we're going to go to Genesis 27 and show you how Oppenheimer is an Edomite. All right?
What you say about the X Games?
Yes.
Tonight, wouldn't that mean you watching when Esau be on the bikes, going down the ramp, doing flips on the bike, she's like, only the Edomite do
you can't pay Jack to do that.
Risk himself to do something like that, man.
Dirt bikes.
Suicide shit, man.
They do it for free and for fun.
That's right, bro. Go ahead, Doc.
Genesis 27 and 38. And if Esau wasn't a fugitive and a vagabond, and that the Lord told him that he was going to be, he would accept these verses and he would be like straight up, man, hey, that's us. Hey, look at us now. Okay? And the time is going to come when he's going to show his horns. We're not there yet. We're getting there. This is Genesis 27 and 38. And Esau said it to his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. He will cry with no watery tears coming down his face. And Isaac, his father...
Let me say this real quick, Doc. You said what about him showing his horns?
It's coming.
When you read that chapter in Revelation 13 chapter, said this is the lamb that spake as a dragon. Something to that effect. Get it real quick. The
dragon that spake as a lamb.
Yeah. Get it real quick verification, bro. Real quick. You got it.
I see where you're going, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And it reads, it says, behold, this is the Revelation 13:11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon.
That goes back to those plebeians and patricians back in the ancient Roman Empire, but now you got the Democrats and Republicans. They're all tied into this whole agenda. That's why we read the article previously with Kamala Harris, saying that look, she had a slip of the tongue, but the Bible said they're going to cause their tongue to fall upon themselves. She mentioned the depopulation agenda for to get clean air and clean water and all electronic vehicles like this. But the point is, they're speaking like this. They're saying this thing right now. The time is coming where it won't be no more talking. It's straight up action.
All right, the time is coming to where he's going to straight up have to tell you that he's who he is. And that's when that Revelation 12 and 12 is going to come into play.
Yeah. If you don't comply, you will die.
Hey, I like that sound.
That's a
straight up. The guy, I think that was Shopper 12, he posted a screenshot of Google. And the question was, who is Esau Edom today? And Google answered the fucking question correctly.
I seen it.
It says it's for most part all European.
That's what it said.
And these are the days that we're approaching upon. But let me get back to Genesis 27. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. So the riches, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, the riches basically for the most part, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, the list goes on, Amazon, all right?
Corporate bankers.
That's really what it goes back into. You can't count that.
Those are next luminaries who you were talking about.
That's right, brother. You're right. You're absolutely right. They work for the guys that you just named. Right, Elder. All right.
See, the Bible speaks about the keepers of the house. That is Ecclesiastes 12 chapter. Go to these upper, how you call them,
luminaries.
Yeah, luminaries, echelons.
Whenever you see their faces and they on Front Street, those are low level niggas.
Yeah.
Those are workers.
You don't see Lord Jacob Rothschild in the media. Before Evelyn died, you don't see them.
You never see them.
You don't even know how most of them look, man. You know?
You got to do extensive research to find out how
they look. Yes.
Verse 40. And going back into the Oppenheimer war. And by the sword shalt thou live. Okay? Now, I'm going to stop right there. By the sword shalt thou live. The sword goes into weaponry, guns, missiles, the nuclear bomb, the atomic bomb. That comes to and it's attributed to Esau Edom. And we're living in a time where we can put an actual name on these things, man. All right? Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, you put how does back in what you say?
No, I'm finished with it.
Put the names on it. And Esau got to the point where I can name this missile whatever I want to. The same one, the same two.
Come on.
The sword is so perfected right now. This devil is a mastermind. You got missiles that can do spin moves and backflips in midair.
Yeah.
Hypersonic missiles.
And run away from anti-aircraft things. The missiles that's going to come over here to America, when you go into the scriptures, it says, and it says that they shall fall upon the sword and not be wounded. But that goes into
Joel.
They're going to Joel. It's going to overpass the anti-missile defense system that America has on her borders. It's going to pass right over it. Why? Because they move at hypersonic speed.
Hey, but look, let's not deviate from the topic. All right, we talking about the military, right? That's the beast. All right, NATO. All right, that's the military faction, and it works hand in hand with the political faction to do what? Those nukes are all a part of it to control the peoples of the earth and to bring down a harder grip, a tighter grip on the peoples of the earth and take away the so-called civil liberties. All right, and the things that you can do in society. All right. Give me something you got in Daniel 7.
Yeah, I got it.
Bring it out.
Daniel 7, in verse 8.
Start at 7.
Yeah, but I want to start at 7. And somebody can say that 11 too. It's Daniel 7 and 7. And somebody get Revelation 17. Hold that on deck. It's Daniel 7 and 7. It says, and after this I saw the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly.
All right, this is the dragon that gives power to the beast. All right, but this beast and this dragon, this beast is all one and the same. These Romans when they came up into power. All right, dreadful and terrible. All right, all this damn devil did when they came into power was subdue nations. All right, and then when they subdued nations, they made them conform to their philosophies, to their way of life. All right, they'll go to a nation and tell you got to pay me tribute. And you gotta learn my education. You gotta learn my the ways we do things. All right. When they came to Jerusalem, all right, they built exercise places and they Hellenized, all right, westernized our people. Okay, and our people were scared of that terror, that power that came from this dragon.
Yeah, that's it.
Bring it out.
Roman Empire.
Yeah.
168 to 476 AD.
That's right, brother.
All right. The middle part states, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth.
Right, that great iron teeth goes into the military.
Right.
All right. Talk about NATO. NATO is the greatest power on the planet Earth. First off, they got America, one of the greatest militaries on the planet Earth. Then you got all those other European nations that, all of them come together confederately. All right. And all of them take a percentage of their earnings from their country's income and finance it. All right. You got a bad motherfucker. All right? You got that Roman military back in power again that's just subduing Earth.
Well, look what America does. They take your taxpayers' money and they tell you, look, you can't have no guns over here, but they send your money over there to Ukraine.
Yeah.
And fund it with weapons, man.
Fucked up. And Ukraine will eventually become one of those.
Join NATO.
John NATO EU. Bring it out, bro.
Yeah. It says it devoured and break in pieces and snapped the residue with the feet of it.
All right, that's what's going on. They wear out the saints, man. Okay? The Roman Empire, when they came into Judea, they came to wherever the Israelites dwell. All right, they subdued our people and made us render to Caesar what our great king. Our great king was under their power. Give Caesar what is Caesar. Pay the bitch ass nigga. We're doing this according to prophecy.
Pay the bitch ass nigga. I know.
In fact, he wouldn't. What he told Pontius Pilate, you wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for prophecy's sake. That's my Father in heaven gave you the power to do it.
Part of the script.
Bring it out, brother.
Yep. It says, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverted from all the beasts that were before it.
All right, because they didn't have a Martin Luther King. They had us in their house. They did things by diplomacy, democracy, so on and so forth. All right, all the other kingdoms had Martin Luther Kings that had all power. All right, the Roman Empire, they bought in it, Hellenized. The Republic was for the people, right? Okay, and they gave the people power. That's intended. All right, that's off. The people don't know what's best for them. The nation of Israel, we don't know what's best for us. Look at us without giving to our own devices. Nah, the Yahweh Shai gave us that blessed law. This is what you use to govern yourself.
Yes.
Bring it out, brother.
Yep. And it had 10 horns. Verse 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
All right, that 10 horns is all those European nations, man, coming together like they were, because they were all once a part of that Roman Empire. So when you look at what that was, 1952, when they implemented those, what they call it, the common market nations, all right, they came together to talk about how they were going to do business and commerce, and basically how they was going to rule the earth. Basically, how they was going to make the people of the earth dance to their beat. All right, and it was 10 of them.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
And those 10 in the ancient world were the Roman Empire. Yeah. This brother knows has all of them in his head. I'm not gonna lie, I'm supposed to. Yeah. You can call them out. The Visigoths, the Franks, the Baton card. Bring it out, brother.
Oh, this is Daniel 7 and 8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn.
America.
Yep.
All right. But America is birthed out of that fucking dragon. All right. Right. Is that dragon revives? When you go to Revelation, Revelation 13th chapter. Okay. And these are the people that corrupted the world. What it say? You know, really, the Greeks is where this devil came into power, but Rome took it to another level. They polluted the whole earth. When you read about the Greeks, what it say? That the Greeks evils were multiplied in the earth. Okay, when these devils came into power, they polluted the earth with their philosophy. That's what they're doing now again. All right, and they're making it more profane than they did in the ancient world. Bring it out. Hey man, this devil, through his science, hey bro, I'm telling you, bro, was that me and you one day? We was looking at something, it was like, man, that bitch fine. It was a man.
Yeah, that was
yes, man. This devil has perfected his witchcraft.
Hey, just to let you know, it's time for the people to pull out the power.
We gotta go. I put a curse. I said, man, may the Lord kill that bitch.
Yes. I'm about the Lord see y'all. Got to shorten them days, bro.
Yes.
Another thing of it. Okay? It all ties into it, bro. All right? Like, I be hearing El Apostle Paul, we was stressing, he said, man, you got to start check them women who you meet. Who you meet. Only fucking where they be on apps.
Yeah,
you got to ball and stuff like that.
You got to
check that bitch, man.
Where your kids at?
Yeah.
Your children. Let me see some pictures of you and your children.
Let me see your throat.
Yeah. Let me see your baby. Let me see it when you was in the hospital giving birth. Damn, they gotta do that shit. Bring it out, brother.
All right, so this, like the brother said, that little horn is America. We can definitely prove that. But it says, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots.
All right, let's talk about Spain, France, and Great Britain. All right, all these things was foretold. What in the ancient world? Talking about it wasn't no such thing during the time of Daniel. There wasn't no Spain, France, and Great Britain. They had ancient names back then.
Yeah.
All right. So man, this body is pinpoint accuracy. All right, told all those thousands of years ago, and we can break it down with perfection right now. Man, that's power. Prophecy is power.
Go all the way back to the garden, to be honest.
That's why we could tell you beyond reasonable doubt that everybody's about to die around this mother. All hell about to break loose.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to breathe around this bitch without asking Esau, can I breathe? Unless you're a man of the Lord. He about to make it hard for you.
Yes.
He about to tell you that bath water, you know how you go in the tub and let the water run before you go in there and get it. Sometimes you let the water get hot.
Hot.
Oh, he might have the water. Oh no, you use your amount of water.
You too much.
And go cut your shit off.
Yeah.
As soon as you open that bitch, you better jump in that motherfucker.
Hey, that's why they trying to do the law in 15-minute cities to where you got a certain amount of time to get everything done.
Yeah.
Back, turning everything off, move able to get shit.
Yes.
Hey, I got a quick one on that water.
Go ahead.
Lamentations 5:4. We have drunken our water for money.
Yes.
Our wood is sold unto us.
All right, because the Babylonians had control of them. They didn't have no more power. So everything they had to do, they had to go to the Babylonians for one and all things. And it's no different in this modern day time right now. I bring it out.
All right.
And this devil's about to if you think you're free, in the coming days, you're going to know you're not free.
We got a couple more on this one. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. We have given the hand to the Egyptians and to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread.
All right, those when you read that from a spiritual perspective, the Syrians and the Egyptians, you know, you can liken that to America. You can liken that to NATO, EU. All right? And what were they doing? All right? They were stumping the residue.
Hey,
you know, they had their foot on our necks.
When you stump the residue, you whoop like you're whooping nation's ass, and you take all their weapons today. After you whoop their ass, you take all their weapons, and you get stronger as a nation.
And you spoil them.
Spoil them.
Take the slaves.
Yes.
All right? You get free labor out of them.
Yes.
You have your way with their beautiful women.
Yeah.
Then this is the thing that Esau did that the other nations didn't do before him. He Hellenized you. He takes away your mindset, your belief system, and give you his. That's worse than chattel slavery. Once he's profanes your mind and you forgot the law, you can't circumcise your children no more. All right, the things that he did during the time of the Greeks, that's total annihilation. That's destroying the motherfucker wonderfully. All right, because most nations they just took your resources and made you pay tribute, but you can still worship your gods. You can still do your thing. Esau took it to another level.
Monopolized.
Like to the point right now, a nigga will fight you tooth and nail talking about you're African American.
Yeah.
Stupid, a dumb nigga.
Let them know moving there too.
No, that's Nate.
They said I'm
talking about Frank Millstone. We're talking about our apostle.
Yeah, what he was saying, he got mad because brother was saying Yahweh shot. Dumb nigga.
If I'm gonna add on this precept is so spiritual and it predicts the future. Like the one I just read on Lamentation, it goes into paying for your own water. I looked up something the other day on the internet, and do you realize if you have a water well and you can supply your own water by law, if you're a certain amount of feet away from the sewer system, you have to tie your house into it? How fucked up is that? And people that's not living in their house and they don't even use their water in their sewer system, they still get charged for it every month. Did you hear that? You can have your own well and your own water supply, but you still have to tie it into what they call they call it the city's water and sewer
manhole.
Yeah, you have to tie into it, and even if you don't use it, you still gotta pay for it.
And see, they gonna start deeming. If you're able to do, they gonna start deeming you a terrorist,
a DT,
a DT. Yeah, it's like that, man. Hey,
don't collect rainwater.
They gonna deem you a T for that. Look at this title, man. This Daniel 7 and 8. It says the latter part states.
Just the point.
Yeah, it says, and behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things.
All right, that mouth speaking great things is him just being at enmity with Yahweh Shem Shai. Those UFOs, those are green men. That's he know who they are. They at least know that those are the angels of the Lord. The so-called our great king was a so-called white man with stringy hair and blue eyes. That's a great thing. The nation of Israel, you guys are Africans. 2 men can marry. All right, just all of the foul things that this devil promotes in this society, make it more up. All right, you buy a property, cash. All right, it's yours. All these years you pay a fucking mortgage. All right, and then somebody can come buy it from under you if you fall on bad times and can't pay the taxes. And that's just injustice. That's thievery. And a lot of that's about to happen because people are not going to be able to pay their taxes in the coming days. And then the government is going to take their shit.
That's right. If you can't pay your taxes, they'll still take your shit by something called eminent domain.
Yeah.
Bring y'all got some tonight. That was it on that.
This is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliff of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring thee down to the ground? And that's Esau having that mindset that no one's going to be able to take him down. And that's why the Lord putting that spirit on him to push forth that that power, thinking that he want to be the Most High.
Yeah, the Lord got him in the trick bag. That's right.
And it says, verse 4, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Because if you go back into ancient Rome, where that is, where it go back further over into where that is, the Caucasus Mountains over there, on the little in the mountains over there, when it was in the cliffs of the rocks, they had the eagle, and then it trickles down over there to Rome.
The Greeks, the Romans,
yeah,
the Germans, the Americans.
That's the nation's symbol.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That was their nation's symbol. So this is proof that this is Esau, Edom, all right, the so-called white man.
Right.
And it reads, it says, "Thou said
Hey,
that."
y'all know an eagle. It look good. They vast. They beautiful birds flying, but they some nasty motherfuckers. I see what I love when you look at them on this. Just right, they unclean.
They eat a lot of fucked up shit.
Yeah, they nasty.
They scavengers out.
Big ones. Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
I know that.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when Esau depict them, he depict them picking up fish, live fish out the water.
They good hunters.
They scavengers too. They
Good
nasty.
Just like him.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, come on.
Yeah.
And it reads, "Thou set thy nest among the stars," going to those satellites, those cameras.
Beautiful.
And it says, "Thence will I bring."
Let them know surveillance to watch over you. Surveillance to watch over you is invading your privacy. He's a complete degenerate, a homo.
Can't hide from him.
You got cameras, you got spies in this right here, in your phone, in the TVs. All right. You got what that was you put in the WhatsApp about you go to get a hotel room. They got the little wiretaps where they actually hear what you're doing and see what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look on the Roku TVs. Y'all didn't see what a dude was abroad. She went into when you go in there and make you sign in and stuff.
Yes.
And she went in there and went through it. A lot of the time, like with the PlayStation, you know how you gotta sign in.
Yes.
And they got all that shit you gotta agree to.
Yeah.
Man, that shit.
Terms and conditions.
Yeah, that shit. When you read that shit line for line, that shit plainly tell you that we spying on you. You doing this and you agreeing to it.
The terms and conditions you agree to. So you
terms,
signed off.
If you don't read all that shit,
it's a contract.
It's a contract. Hey, we can do this. This is legal.
Yes.
Did you read your contract, nigga?
Yes, they don't read them. They just sign that motherfucker.
Most people don't. You just want to, hey, bro, it's in there. It's in there.
I seen a clip where
Yes,
it had an Eve. She had turned on her TV, and we clearly seen that somebody was watching her. And she was showing it like, look, like the TV had buku lines on it, but you could see that it had some kind of surveillance where they was watching her.
Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah, you can do it back.
Well, us men of the Lord, we already know we're being watched. In fact, when you look at Southern Poverty Law Center, all right, they had the cities where Great Millstone camps are. So if they go that far to know wherever Great Millstone camp is, and they're going to deem us public enemy number one, it's safe to say if they're gonna tap somebody like Terrence Gangster Williams' phone, how much more us? Yeah. He a degenerate. He a piece of shit.
He a piece of shit.
He a nigga.
Yeah.
So how much more not us?
Yeah.
They probably,
they got us all.
They got us all.
We surround them all sides.
Yeah. Fuck you, Esau.
Yeah.
Do your worst.
Do your thing. Yeah, do it. Go with your move.
What you waiting for?
All right, let me get this. Got Simone at the night.
That was it.
All right, we can read this and take it out, bro. We get pretty much at the point with this. All right. Let y'all got some milk. This secondary topic.
I got one more.
I got one more too.
All right.
This
well, I'm gonna save mine, nigga. This gonna take it out. Yeah.
Took mine.
Hey, cool. I'm gonna send it off the camera.
All right. This is Revelation 16:10, and the fifth angel poured out his vial. Those vials are different judgments. All right.
You got bowls, you got vials, you got trumpets. All that symbolizes judgment. Okay. Salvation concept.
You get this one out. Mm-hmm. Revelation 16:10. And the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast. Mm-hmm. All right? And his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. All right? Because we're bringing out, all right, the power that this devil, the Lord has given to him, and how he's going to subdue the nations, subdue the peoples. All right? But this is his demise right here. All right? The Lord is going to pour out horrific judgment on their asses, man. take their asses down. The EU, after they had that 1 hour of power as kings, all right, what's going to happen to them? Our great king going to come and tear their asses down, man. When they become confederate with Russia, they're going to end up becoming confederate with Russia. All right? And when this happens, this is what they're going to do. And blaspheme the power of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. All right? So Esau would never repent. All right? What it is say he wept bitterly with tears, and no repentance was extended to him, though he wept bitterly. Hey, but he don't want to repent.
He want to fight.
All right? It say he repented not. Even when everything happened to him, he don't want to repent. All right? That's all I wanted to bring y'all. Yeah. The Lord is about to judge their asses. Man. We at the end. We at the end of an era. We are at the end of this devil ruling, and the kingdom of heaven is upon us, man. Jacob's trouble is nigh, and our great king, hey, he's licking his chops, his palms, rubbing his palms. Yes. He about to come to planet Earth, and we about to ball out. Just endure. Hold on. Yes. Get that bull and hold on.
Don't let it go.
We're almost out of here.
Pray that spirit of King David. Lord, take not the Holy Spirit away from me.
Yeah.
You don't want to be saying some stuff and it doesn't come to pass in these last days, like some guys are doing.
Yeah.
Okay. You know who you are. All right. Well,
go ahead. Gotta say, man.
I ain't gotta say no name.
And we know you're watching.
Yeah.
All right. It's the second Ezra 11:5.
Oh yeah.
Moreover, I beheld, and lo, the eagle flew with her feathers, and this eagle represents the beast system that we are currently living under, the whole world, and reigned upon earth, and over them that dwelt therein. And I'm reading this from a spiritual aspect and not a historical one, all right? And I saw that all things under heaven was subject unto her, and no man spake against her. No, not one creature upon earth. And it just goes to let you know how much power, how much dominion, how much influence that this system has, and why we need to be delivered, and why we need to be saved. Okay? Now, as strong as this system is, when you're made aware of something, and you're aware that this is a system, you're able to have mental and spiritual fortitude. And that's why the scriptures say what?
Advantage. They say to get an advantage of us.
That's right.
We're not able of his device.
And that's why the scripture says, if it were possible, you will feel the very elect. Since the very, that's right. Deceive the very elect. And that's why the very elect are the ones that's doing what the scripture says the rest of the world is not doing, speaking against her. Now, we are coming into a time when you got these so-called truthers, you know what I'm saying? They're saying this and saying that, but they're spiritually off.
Yeah, they're saying the same thing we're saying, to a certain extent.
To a certain extent.
But they don't have no covering, they don't have no hedge of protection around them.
Yes.
Their ass is going to be getting beheaded with us.
Yes. The Bible speaks about that.
But they're not going to have no crime.
You're not getting the crime.
No.
So what we're doing, we're speaking. We be ready, and Daniel said he shall speak words against the Most High. What we're doing is called insurrection. That's in Isaiah the 13th chapter. Going to the gates of the Noah. That's what we're doing is coming against the elite. We're speaking great words against the elite. Powerful words. They say, words can hurt, but sticks and stones may break my bones.
Yes, sticks and stones may hurt, but words never will.
That is a damn lie.
Bull S.
That's right. The Bible says we shall destroy him with this word, and the Lord will come with the brightness of his coming.
And they killed Yahushua because of the things that came out of his mouth. Right, they didn't kill him because he had a bat and a sword and a stick and was trying to make a gun.
That's what.
They killed him by the things that he spoke. And he didn't speak presumptuously.
Now, the brother just read 2 Ezra 11. I'm going to read 2 Ezra 12. 2 Ezra 12, verse 31 and 32, real quick. It says, and the lion whom thou sawest rising up out of the wood and roaring and speaking to the eagle is a Yahushua, okay, through his men, all right, and rebuking her for her unrighteousness with all the words which thou hast heard. This is the anointing which the highest have kept for them and for their wickedness unto the end. He shall reprove them and shall upbraid them with their cruelty. And that's all being done by the words, thus saith the Holy Bible. Okay, everything we bring out is going to be done, thus saith the word. Okay, we don't have no power against this whole beast system. This man has a power, like we all said last night with me, this man has a power through artificial intelligence to erase your whole existence out of the whole planet Earth, and we have no records of you that shows you ever even lived. He can do that. Esau can take your ass out, whether it be through the system or take you out physically. So we didn't
have no record for trees.
Right, bro.
He erased you out of history. And who is he trying to copy off of by doing that?
That's right, bro.
Because what King David said in Psalms 109, take his remembrance out of the earth. He wants to emulate the things the Most High do.
Yep. That's
exactly what's going to happen to you. After that 1,000 years, nobody will remember you no more.
Oh, let me get that up. Hold on now. Wow. Real quick. It's I think that's Exodus 17. Exodus 17 and 14 real quick. You can take it out with this while. The book of Exodus chapter 17 and verse 14. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Jehovah. Well, you know what it is. Yahweh Shai. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord would have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Nobody's going to remember Rockefellers. Nobody's going to remember DuPont's, Spaghetti's. And the only reason Edom will halfway be mentioned is because it's documented in our holy scrolls. That's it.
That's it.
Nobody's going to remember nothing about you.
They can write it for memorial in the book.
Yeah.
One for the book, we have no records for it.
Real talk. The elect, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and the elect is the only ones that's going to have an account of this, is because they're the only ones whose history goes back that far. You got it, huh?
Yeah. Hey, so the beast is flexing his power. Going to come down with great. Bible says great. Bible says great wrath. Okay. You're gonna starve to death, famine. Okay. Pestilence is gonna be let loose on the earth. Biological, chemical, any type of attack you want to name, it will happen. Okay. Everything's gonna be.
Before you close it, just and not to try to stop you in your closing, they did have a new department that came out either today or yesterday, and it said they got a new department, like they had the new spaceship thing. They got a new department in the government called the pestilence. They might not use the word pestilence, but they got a new disease pestilence department that America has come up with. Just throw it out there for the listeners to edify, and so that you can go look it up for yourself and don't think that we're pulling this out of our ass. You got it out.
Get 13 and 17.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and 17. Mm-hmm. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name.
That's right. So it's all coming down to that specific prophecy right there. Everything is centered around this right here. Okay? You don't comply, you will die. Okay? Esau gonna throw you, gonna haul y'all ass off, especially you Israelites, you 2/3 into those concentration camps. Okay? That's a part of his sword. All right? So the beast is flexing his power. All right? It tells you, I think it's in verse 14, it says, those that don't worship the image of the beast.
When we read it?
Read.
This is Revelation 13 and 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Yeah.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed.
Point blank, period.
That's it. You're going to get down and lay down.
Right.
And it go both ways. You're going to get down and lay down with your Yahweh Shema Shai. All right? You're going to do his will or get put down. And Esau the same way. Esau emulates everything that Yahweh Bashim Shai has set forth. He wants to be like the Most High. So he say, you're going to conform to me or else. All right? And if you conform to him because you can see him, because you're fleshly, you're carnal, all right? The only reason our people submit to this devil is because they see him yielding his power, and being able to deal with his power in real time. All right? Our people don't have faith. They don't have faith in the unseen. All right? They don't know who gives them this power. They don't understand spiritual things. All right? But when you throw in league with him, get that damn charisma, you're going to die anywhere it goes. So you better come over here to this side.
Yes.
If you got ears to hear and eyes to see.
If you even make it that far. A lot of y'all going to die from taking that fucking jab.
Yeah, ask the Lord to have mercy on you, and pray that he open up your understanding, You got to pray without ceasing. Pray in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, so with that, we're going to get infinite honor to our Heavenly Father and our great King.
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Harakakadash.
Your divine elder apostles and elder bishops wear millstone. Salutation to our fellow laborers in the Mashiach Yahushua, pushing his beloved truth across the 4 winds in this final hour by making your calling and elections assured by abounding this labor of love. Shalom to you, brother.
Shalom. Akiyam.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Right. Shabbat shalom.